Welcome into the D Event Center for High School Rewind's broadcast of the 2015 4A Boys State Championship Basketball Tournament. I am Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us. Our matchup, the Bountiful Braves and the Spanish Fork Dons. Well, everybody, so glad to have you along with us, watching live on live.ksl.com or DeseretNews.com. You'll find this game in abbreviated format anytime on Xfinity On Demand, and a fun matchup between Spanish Fork and Bountiful. We'll start first with the Dons. It was an impressive win in the first round, getting the win over Roy, led by a couple players that we really expected to play very well, and that was Benson Reese. We thought he might play well. He was our Dutch player of the game, had 17 points. He had the Anderson brothers who picked up the slack as well and played very well. But the leading scorer for the Dons, and who needs to play better today, is Hunter Schofield. He averages 18 points a game. He had single-digit points in the first round. He's going to have to pick it up going up against one of the best teams in the state of Utah in the Bountiful Braves. For Bountiful, it was a heart-pumping game against Murray team that came out focused, ready to go, took it to the Braves the entire game, and it was a last-second three-pointer from Zach Celius that propelled Bountiful into the second round. He had 17 points in the fourth quarter with 30 points on the game. Outstanding performance from Zach Celius, including that three-pointer that propelled into the second. We know our teams, a couple of things to look out for. When we come back, we'll be opening tip-off. You are watching High School Rewind's broadcast of the 2015 4A Boys State Championship Basketball Tournament, live on live.ksl.com, DeseretNews.com, and anytime on Xfinity On Demand. Everybody's set, and we're underway in the 4A quarterfinals. Ball still loose and claimed by Anderson. Now claimed by Anderson as he hands back to Benson Reese. Reese working on Parkinson, and Parkinson falls to the floor and picks up the foul. And it'll be inbound along the baseline with the Dons. Lob into Schofield. Schofield floated up, no, and the rebound grabbed by Pollard on the push down with Celius. Celius on the angle with LaSalle. Now Parrish. Pollard at the junction. Young man heading to Washington State. Off the screen, LaSalle left it for Pollard. Didn't get there. Parrish picked up the loose ball and floats it up and scores it for the first points of the ball game. Down the floor now, Benson Reese and the Dons. Oh, nice find in the back door. Anderson swatted away by Pollard. Jeff Pollard put it off the backboard down the floor with the Braves. LaSalle outside to Parrish. Drop it in now to Pollard. Anderson with him. Pollard going to work, floated up wide of the rim. And Parrish opens up with the first 4 points for Coach Maxwell and the Braves. Down the floor, Reese. Give it up inside, follow away Jay from Schofield off the mark. Rebound claimed by Parrish, and down the floor with the reigning champions of the 4A classification. Leave it behind, Parrish. Off the mark. Would have been 6 straight points to open the game. Down the floor now, Benson Reese. Nifty ball handling, floated up, it goes halfway down and out. And the rebound claimed by Pollard on the push now with Celius. Celius leads it up to Parkinson. Parkinson swatted from behind by Bowman, and they get him with the foul. And it'll be 2 free throws coming the way of Austin Parkinson. Both free throws good from Parkinson. 6-point lead to the Braves. Bowman along the baseline. Sent out to Reese. Reese pulls for 3. Short. Rebound to Anderson. Schofield will pull for long range 2, and it lips out. Reese gets the board, swatted away by Celius. Tracks it back down along the baseline, throws it off of Celius, and will stay here. Lob into Schofield, up top, Bowman. Bowman working on Parkinson. Now trapped, drop it inside to Anderson. Anderson is fouled, he'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Anderson hits the first, and the second to get the Dons on the board. Up the floor with Celius. Celius with the blow-by. To the rim, can't finish. Rebound grabbed by Schofield. Hands off to Reese. And picked off LaSalle there. And now picked off by Schofield. Nice job at getting back. And back down the floor with the Dons. Here's Bowman. In the corner, Schofield. Off the hands of LaSalle, but controlled by Benson Reese. 5 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Anderson, give it up, Schofield, jumping from the junction, and good. Good sign for Spanish fans to see the early bucket from Schofield. 6-4. Bountiful with the lead. Celius has that one slapped away. Bowman on the floor, tied up with Celius. Jump ball belongs to Bountiful. Celius into Parkinson. And Parkinson fouled from behind by Benson Reese. Will inbound again here near side. 2 team fouls on the Dons and 2 on the Braves. Out top to Celius. Thought about 3, hangs on, drop it now into Pollard. Pollard working on Anderson, terminates on the baseline. Now Parrish, send out Parkinson for 3. Off the mark and rebound. Controlled by Taylor Anderson. Anderson on the push into the front court, into the corner to Reese. Here's Schofield. Schofield put on the floor. Oh, nice finish. Beautiful take by Schofield. It now ties us up at 6. He's got 4 points in the first quarter. 3:50 remaining in the first. Off the screen to Parrish. Celius pulls for 3, and Zach Celius, his first points is a 3. And it's Braves 9, Don 6. Cleat on the floor, off the glass, couldn't get it to go. Rebound to Celius. Celius quickly ahead and knocked away by Reese. Ball still loose, and it'll be in the hands of Parrish. He'll hand back to Celius. Celius drives off the glass, crawls off. Rebound taken by Reese. Reese loses his footing, gets it off to Anderson. Anderson, fall away, no. And a rebound. That may have hit Pollard. Officials will confer. And we'll stay here. Pollard not arguing. Inbound to Anderson, back to Reese for 3. Benson Reese too strong, rebound taken by Celius. Celius wrap around, off the window and crawls in. Beautiful take and finish by Zach Celius. 5 points now. Terminates, sent out to Taylor Anderson. Up top to Bowman. He'll hand back to Benson Reese. High-low in the pass behind. Anderson out of bounds off of Bountiful. Oh, trigger in, picked off by Parrish. On the push, Parkinson to the rack, and 1! Nice finish by Austin Parkinson. Takes the bump and bucket. He'll go to the line. Parkinson hit the first and the second. Or pardon me, that was a +1. Down the floor now with the Dons. Up top, Schofield. Schofield driving against Pollard off the window, or off the front of the rim. Celius quickly with the leak out to Parkinson. He'll retreat to the 3-point line. Send across to LaSalle. Leaves it back to Celius. LaSalle in the corner. And LaSalle for 3.
LaSalle for 3.
Jake LaSalle from downtown. And it's now an 11-point lead for the Braves. Dons had to find some offense here. Outside to Anderson. In the corner to Bowman. Bowman along the baseline. Inside, and it's money. Couldn't get it to go. Fights for the rebound, and we have a jump ball, and possession arrow belongs to Spanish Fort. Inbound, Anderson. Out to Jason Money. Bowman. Backing his way, sends out to Anderson. Mid-range J goes in and out. Rebound in the hands of Parkinson. On the push, Parkinson off the window and off the mark. Rebound taken by Schofield. He'll hand off to Taylor Anderson. Trap from the Braves. Schofield got to get quickly up the floor. Bowman, transition three, and Bowman lights it up from the outside.
Parker Bowman for three.
Down the floor, three on the way from Celius, and Celius answers with a triple. 8 first quarter points for Zach Celius. 50 seconds remaining in the first frame. Bowman terminates along the baseline, sent out to Money. Money cross court to Schofield. Schofield, jump it up, no. And the rebound loose off of Money, and we'll go with Bountiful. 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Up the floor now with the Bountiful Braves. 25 seconds remaining here in the first. Strong first quarter from Zach Celius with 8 points. 2 triples. Parkinson off the screen of Pollard. Up top, LaSalle, who hit a 3. Now Celius put on the floor, fall away Jay. Off the mark, rebound taken by Reese. 4 seconds, 3 seconds in the front court. Reese with a flyby, pulls for 3, and that's off the mark. At the end of one, Bountiful 19, Spanish Fork 9. Start of the second quarter, and we'll start with the Braves. Celius pulls for 3, off the mark, and rebound out of bounds off of Bountiful, and we'll go with Spanish Fork. Down the floor, here's Money. Reese over to Anderson, now in the corner. Bowman. Nice move to the hole, and Parker Bowman with 5 points in the first half. An 8-point game. Celius off the screen. Celius hard on the drive, off the window, no. Rebound taken by Pollard. Back up and in and one. First points for Pollard. Tobiasen with the foul. Pollard finishes off the +1. And down the floor with Benson Reese and the Dons. Sent out to Anderson on the angle with Money. Up top with Reese. Reese in the lane, floated up, and it crawls off. Rebound tracked down by Parkinson. Parkinson on the push. He'll hand back, 3 on the way from Celius, off the mark. And a rebound grabbed by Tobiasen. Quickly down the floor with Reese. In the corner to Bowman. Bowman working on Pollard. That one off of Bowman, yes. Off Bowman, will go down the floor. Bountiful comes on the floor as Parkinson goes to the bench. Celius jumper is good. Celius down with 10. Trusty also comes on the floor for Parrish. Outside the Money, in the corner to Schofield. Schofield. Up top, 3 on the way from Anderson, off the mark. Rebound taken by Zach Celius. Cleared ahead, here's Schmidt. Schmidt to the trailing LaSalle, and that's off the mark. Tipped up and in by Pollard. And now a foul on Schmidt. And that'll be the 3rd team foul on Bountiful. 5:45 and rolling clock here in the second quarter. 15-point lead for the Braves. Backdoor. Anderson over the top of Pollard, out of bounds. Off of Spanish Fork. Then we'll go down the floor with Bountiful. Bountiful looking to extend this 15-point lead. 5.5 remaining in the first half. Celius give up LaSalle. LaSalle pulls up at the free throw line and buries the jumper. LaSalle now with 5 points here in the first half. Quickly up the floor with Anderson. Anderson working on LaSalle. Send out, jumper on the way from Schofield, off the mark. Rebound taken by Parrish. Quickly down the floor with LaSalle. Outside Schmidt. Celius now working on Benson Reese off the screen of Parrish. Send out LaSalle. Give up to Parrish. Back to LaSalle looking for his second three. And he's got it. 2 threes here in the first half for LaSalle. 8 points in the half. Schofield on the other end. Scoops it up and in. 6 points for him. Schmidt. And they get him with a travel. Turnover, and we'll go with Spanish Fort. .4:15 remaining in the half. Float up, no, by Anderson. Rebound to Schofield. Schofield back up with the right hand. And Schofield now with 8 points. 31-15, halfway through the second quarter. Celius for three. Back rimmed. Tipped out and then taken by Benson Reese. Reese on the push. It is fouled by Parkinson. I believe that's a second on Parkinson. With 3:52, remaining in the first half. Bountiful looking to cut into this 16-point deficit. Reese get it into Schofield. Double comes. Reese back to Schofield in the corner. Pollard out there with him. Drives the base. Send back to Reese. And Reese is fouled by Schmidt. And that'll be the 15th foul on Bountiful. In the corner to Bowman. Had a strong first quarter. And now a foul on Trusty. That's the 16th foul on the Braves. 6 on Bountiful and 4 on Spanish Fort. Bowman gets it into Anderson. Anderson hands off Reese. Reese give it up to Anderson along the baseline. Connor Anderson couldn't get the first, couldn't get the second, and the rebound taken by Pollard. Johnny Schmidt into the front court. LaSalle now outside to Trusty. Trusty along the baseline, gives it up to LaSalle. Send out to Schmidt. Schmidt inside the free throw line, jump it up, lips out. Rebound taken by Parrish. Parrish off the window, no, and the rebound grabbed by Connor Anderson. That ball out of bounds off of Trusty, even go down the floor with Spanish Fort. Bountiful looking to speed up the Dons. The full court press. Reese hands off to Bowman. And Bowman fouled by Schmidt. It'll be 1-1 free throws for Bowman, as that's the 17th foul on Bountiful. First free throw rolls off on the front end of 1-1. Missed opportunity there from the Dons. Down the floor with Celius. Bowman. Celius pulls up, and it crawls off, tipped up, and in by Pollard. 5 points for Pollard. Here's Anderson. Corner three from Schofield is short. Rebound grab by Pollard. Parrish will hand off to Celius into the front court with the Braves looking to make it a 20-point game. Celius to Shepard. He lobs in to Pollard, and Pollard lays it up and in. 7 points for Pollard. Cross court, Bowman terminates. Send out to Reese. Anderson with the drive and blocked by Pollard. We'll stay here with Spanish. 20-point lead for Bountiful. Lob in to Schofield. Schofield, fall away Jay off the front. Tipped out by Pollard in the hands of Anderson. Now over to Reese. Benson Reese for three. Off the mark. Rebound taken by Bowman. Bowman up top, Anderson. Step inside the arc. Floated up, no. Rebound taken by Bowman. Another opportunity for the Dons. Swatted by Pollard. And I believe the foul will be on Parrish. And Bowman gets the second. Celius pulls up, free throw line extended, and Celius with another bucket. Got 12 points here in the first half, 1 minute remaining. Kick back to Reese. Reese terminates. And that's a kick ball by LaSalle. The one bound along the baseline with Reese. Into Schofield, up top Bowman. 50 seconds remaining for the Dons. Bowman pulls for three. Off the mark and rebound grabbed by LaSalle. On the push now with Celius. Celius drives the baseline. Leaves it for Parrish, and Parrish is fouled. I think that will go against Taylor Anderson.
Parrish will go to the free throw line.
And it'll be 2 free throws for Parrish.
Give the foul.
First free throw off the mark. The second off as well. And it'll be 30 seconds remaining here in the half. Up the floor with the Dons. Letting get some positive momentum. Reese outside to Bowman. Bowman off the screen to Tobiasen. 7 seconds, 5 seconds. Schofield in the corner. Reese pulls for three. Thought he'd get a foul. Actually, it was a pass to Schofield, and that shot was after the horn. And we head to the locker rooms. Bountiful 37, Spanish Fork 16. You are. High School Rewind is excited to have Nudge as our player of the game sponsor. Nudge is one of the fastest growing companies in Utah Valley. With over 500 employees, Nudge is one of the largest contributors of volunteer community outreach programs. To learn more about Nudge and their program, visit www.nudge.com. Second half will start with the Dons. Looking to battle back, down by 21. Near side with Taylor Anderson, drop it inside to Schofield. Hunter Schofield falling away, is fouled by Pollard. It'll be 2 free throws for Schofield. Got both free throws, and it's a 19-point game. Lob inside to Pollard. Outside, drop it back in to the big fella. Up top of Parrish. He'll send out to LaSalle. LaSalle up top, Parrish again. He'll go to LaSalle, now rotate into Pollard. Pollard reverses up, well off the mark. And rebound taken by LaSalle up top to Celius. Celius inside out to Parkinson. Three's off the mark, rebound out of bounds off of, I'll say Bountiful, and we'll go with Spanish. The Dons. Outside with Bowman. Here's Reese. In the corner, Anderson. And I thought I was going to fall for Taylor Anderson. Goes in and out on the push now with Parkinson. Parkinson navigating his way. Sends in the corner. LaSalle for three. LaSalle knocks down the triple. His third of the ball game. And back down the floor with Reese. Up top, Anderson rotate over Bowman. Bowman along the baseline. Swatted away by Pollard. And we'll stay here with Spanish Fork. Anderson to Bowman. Bowman sent out to Reese for three. Off the mark, and rebound taken by Schofield, and Schofield's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 more free throws. Get it in, send out. Bowman for three. Off the mark, rebound grab by Pollard. LaSalle, or pardon me, Celius, they head to LaSalle. LaSalle lays it up and in.
LaSalle, and a timeout.
Timeout, Spanish Fork.
Spanish Fork calls time.
Bountiful continues to play well in the second half. Out of the timeout, down the floor with the Dons. Reese hands back to Anderson, drop it inside to Schofield. Backside Bowman, and Bowman lays it up and in.
Parker Bowman.
Bowman enjoying a pretty strong day. And down the floor, Celius continues to play well. Young man heading to BYU, at least committed at the moment to BYU. Send over on the angle. Anderson up top, off the screen of Anderson. Reese to Bowman. Bowman has back Anderson into the corner. Benson Reese pulls for three, and that's short. Rebound taken by Pollard, quickly ahead to Parkinson. And Parkinson goes right at Bowman, can't get it to go. Bowman with the board. And stolen by Parkinson in the hands of LaSalle, or probably Celius. And Celius goes up and flushes with two hands. Up top with Reese. Anderson. Rotate to Bowman. Shot is short. Rebound to Schofield, blocked by Pollard. And that goes out of bounds off of Pollard and will stay here with Spanish Fort. Down the baseline, Reese leaves it for Connor Anderson. He didn't get it cleanly. He sends out Argyle for three, and Argyle knocks down the triple. Out of bounds off of Reese, will stay here. Money and Argyle back on the floor for the Dons, two outstanding baseball players for Coach Jim Shoe Nelson. Pollard along the baseline, cannot finish. Rebound taken by Schofield up the floor, now with Reese. Reese widens out, the trap comes. Try to get it out to Schofield. Parkinson ahead to Parrish, and Parrish lays it up and in. Everything going the way of the Braves halfway through the third quarter. Schofield jumping inside the free throw line, can't get it to go, and Celius with another board. Celius along the baseline to Pollard. Pollard takes a bump, gets a bucket, and he'll go to the line. And Pollard with his second +1. And it's a 28-point lead. Reese loses the handle. Parkinson sends it ahead, and it's out of bounds and will stay with the Dons. 3.5 remaining. Bountiful ahead 51-23. Reese give it up to Schofield, swatted away by Pollard. We got a foul. And it'll put Schofield at the line. And that'll be the third team foul on Bountiful.
I'll give it a little bit.
As Schofield missed the first. And lips out the second. Down the floor with Bountiful into the corner. Foul on Reese. And we'll inbound on the far side. On the outside, cross to Schmidt. Schmidt inside out, Trusty for three, and Trusty knocks down the triple.
Landon Trusty.
The defending champions looking impressive here today. Hand back, Tyre, nobody home, trying to kick it out to Bowman. LaSalle picks up the loose ball, goes down, and lays it up and in.
Jake LaSalle.
Back down the floor with the Dons. Schofield in the corner. Argyle had that ball go off of him. And we'll back down the floor with Bountiful. Back down the floor with Celius and Bountiful. Trusty in the corner. He just hit that three. Out to Celius. He pulls for three. And that's in and out. Rebound taken by Tyre. Tyre on the push. And he'll hand back to Argyle. Argyle off the screen of Tobiasen. Tobiasen now to Money. Tyre drop it in. Tobiasen. Argyle will pull for three, and Argyle lights it up from downtown. That's his second, as that shot won't go for Schmidt. Argyle quickly ahead to Bowman. And Bowman looks like he was going to pull it into the corner. Tyre for three, off the mark, a rebound taken by Celius. Celius down the lane, and that was a jump ball, correctly called. Jump ball, and possession arrow belongs to the Braves. Chisholm comes on for Bountiful. into the corner. Up top to Trusty. Down the lane, blocked by Tobias, and now on the push with Bowman. Bowman will lay it up, and it crawls off. Put back from Money was no good. On the run now with LaSalle along the baseline to Pollard. He kicks up top, LaSalle for three. That is short. And a rebound grabbed by Tyre up ahead to Bowman. We got a foul on the floor against Bountiful. That'd be foul number 4. A team foul number 4. Lob in, Tobiasen up top to Money. Send out to Bowman. Bowman along the baseline. Out of bounds, and we'll go the other way with Bountiful. 45 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Trusty will jump it for 2. That's short. Rebound taken by Argyle. 40 seconds remaining. Argyle up the floor. Kick back to Bowman. Bowman down the lane, off the window and in. Nice take and finish by Parker Bowman. And Celius will slow it up with 25 seconds remaining in the quarter. Been quite the game from Celius. After the scary first round against Murray, Bountiful well in control this one against Spanish Fort. Pirouette in the lane, fall away Jay, back rimmed. Rebound grabbed by Money. There's 2 seconds, now 1 second. And that'll do it for the third quarter. At the end of 3, it's Bountiful 56, Spanish Fort 28. Up the floor, the start of the fourth quarter with the Dons. Being doubled up at the moment, 56-28. Pass knocked around, now down low, Bowman off his foot, and we'll go with Bountiful. Jumper is short, rebound grabbed by Spanish. Down the floor, floated up, Bowman couldn't get it to go, rebound to Trusty. Up the floor. Had one slapped away by Anderson. Quickly back out quickly the other way with the Dons. Anderson down the boulevard, lays it up and in.
Taylor Anderson.
And after a strong first game, that's Anderson's first bucket. Surprised by that. He played so well in that first round game against Roy. Celia slapped away by Reese. Trusty up top. Shepard will jump along the baseline, couldn't get it to go. And now we got a foul after the board. Now go against Trusty. It's the 15th foul on the Braves. 56-30, Benson Reese. Oh, nice job on the baseline, but Anderson couldn't get it to fall. Quickly up the floor, here's LaSalle. Hard to the hole, and it falls. And LaSalle having himself quite the day. Beneficiary, some sharp passes from Celius. Fall away, Jay from Schofield off the mark. And the ball still loose, taken by Celius. And he's fouled by Schofield. That'll be the third team foul on the Dons. Down the floor with LaSalle, or pardon me, with Celius. He's hit LaSalle on so many passes today. Zach Celius is good enough. I shouldn't be struggling with that, but he'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Celius misses both free throws uncharacteristically. Down the floor now with Reese. Schofield along the baseline is fouled by Parrish. And it'll be 2 free throws coming away of Hunter Schofield. Got the first free throw and hits the second. And back down the floor with Bountiful. As Celius takes timeout, full timeout, and we will take it with him. Up top of Parrish, he hands off to Parkinson. Parkinson along the baseline, sends out to Celius. Back to Parkinson. Up top, Parrish. Still looking. Inside to Pollard. Nice find inside, stripped away, and will stay here with Bountiful for the Dons. Out top with Celius. Off the screen, working on money. Cross court, Parkinson inside Pollard. And Pollard fouled by Anderson. It'll be 2 free throws for Jeff Pollard. First free throw good. And Pollard. And the second as well. 61-32, Bountiful in control here in the fourth quarter. Out top with Reese. Back over to Schofield down the lane, floated up with the right hand and got it.
Schofield.
Had a strong first quarter, did Schofield. In the second half, it's been tough on the Dons. As Celius drives, can't finish. Hunter Schofield with the board. On the push. Give it up to Reese. Reese, a transition 3. Short, put back up and in by Money. And Celius now in the front court. 61-36. 4.5 remaining in the fourth. Parrish now on the angle with LaSalle. Drop it in Pollard. Big fellow working along the baseline, too strong. And Schofield comes away with the board. Send ahead to Reese. Reese leaves it back. Nice take to the hole. And count the bucket. And Hunter Schofield will go to the line looking for the three-point play. 16 points, looking for number 17. Front rim. Back up the floor with Celius. Outside LaSalle. Back to Celius. Foul away from the ball. And that goes against Parkinson. That's number 3. So back down the floor after the foul. Reese. Cross to Money. Money along the baseline. Fall away. Jay rolls off. And Pollard picks up the loose ball and hands it back to Celius. Celius on the push. Has that one slapped away. Saved by Reese off of Celius. And we'll go the other way. 61-48. Thought about 3. Argyle will float it up and score it. Argyle has 8 points. Off 2 threes and then that floater. 61-40. Pollard goes up and lays it up and in.
Pollard with an assist from Celius.
Back down the floor. Send out to Anderson. Anderson back out to Reese, well off the mark. And we'll go back down the floor with Bountiful. Pardon me, Shepard left the floor. So we got Parkinson, Celius, LaSalle, Pollard, and Trusty. We got a foul away from the ball. That goes on Pollard.
Offensive foul. Call on number 13.
And we'll go back to Spanish Fork. And Pollard will take a seat. That's the 9th team foul against the Braves. Cross court, get back to Tyre, pulls for 3, and buries it.
3-point basket. Shepard for 3.
That's Dallin Shepard. And LaSalle buries the triple. 3 on the way from Reese, front rim, grabbed by Shepard. Floated up and score it with Reese. And timeout taken by Spanish Fork. Full timeout. 66-45. 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. The reigning state champions, Bountiful Braves, in control of this one. Celius pulls up for the long range 2, and Zach Celius continues his outstanding day. Got a number of points. He also has a bunch of assists as well. As Reese pulls for 3, that's off the mark, goes out of bounds. And we'll go the other way with Bountiful. It's Connor Anderson comes on the. Apologize, we don't have a 55 on our roster. Drop it inside to Trusty. And Trusty cannot get it to go. Now on the push with Bowman. Guarded by Schmidt. Sent out to Reese, now to Taylor Anderson. Anderson along the baseline. Got it inside to Schofield, and he's fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Missed the first. Got the second. .21 lead for the Braves as they'll get set for the semifinals. They will play tomorrow night at 7:30, the nightcap against Orem. Matchup of a rematch of the state championship game from last season. We've got a foul on the play.
1+1.
Christensen at the line. Misses the front end. Rebound to Schofield. Down the floor now with Benson Reese. 1 minute remaining in this quarterfinal matchup. Reese sent out to Money. Pulls for 3. Jason Money from downtown. As mentioned, you'll see him on the baseball field. An outstanding player for Coach Jim Shoe Nelson. Inside. And shuffled his feet to Trusty. Turnover, and we'll go back to the Dons. Inside with Schofield slapped away. Now on the push with Schmidt. 30 seconds remaining. That ball slapped out of bounds by Money. Perkins triggers in, picked off by Benson Reese. 25 seconds remaining. Here's Schofield, pirouette down the lane, and a foul. It'll be 2 more free throws for Hunter Schofield. Got the first. Knocks down the second. 67-50. 20 seconds remaining. That ball goes off of Perkins. Off Coach Maxwell. Good to see he's okay. 15 seconds remaining in this quarterfinal. An impressive performance by Bountiful as that ball goes out of bounds. And we'll go back down the floor with the Braves. The reigning champions will move on to the semifinals. A rematch of last year's state championship game will take place in the semis. Quickly into Perkins with 5 seconds. And the Braves will dribble this out. Pollard will put up the shot, and that'll do it. Bountiful, impressive in the quarters. A 67-51 win over Spanish Fort. Congratulations to the Dons on a strong season, a win in the first round. Just a little too much from Bountiful in this one as the Braves will move on to play in the semifinals against Orem. Again, our final score, Bountiful 67, Spanish Fort 51. Stay tuned for our post-game wrap-up and our Nudge Player of the Game selection. And welcome back in. Again, our final score, the Bountiful Braves 67, the Spanish Fork Dons 51, and a terrific game for Bountiful. A tough day for Spanish Fork. Had a couple bright spots. I thought Schofield came out and played very well in the first half, and then Bowman played well throughout the game as well, but just not enough as Bountiful really played very, very sharp. I think got refocused after that tough game in the first round, and they took it out on Spanish Fork a little bit here. Our player of the game is going to go to Zach Selyus. He'll be our Nudge Player of the Game. Had 18 points, a number of assists, and did an outstanding job. And also playing well in this game, I thought LaSalle had 17 points, and then Pollard had 14, and a number of blocks. You might see him on our top 5 plays. He had upwards of 5 to 7 blocks in this game, and so look for that on as we tweet that out at HS Rewind. Pollard with a strong defensive performance, and again, our Nudge Player of the Game is going to go to Zach Selyus with 18 points. He led the way for the Braves, and with over 500 employees, Nudge is one of the fastest growing companies in Utah Valley. To learn more about Nudge and its community outreach programs, go to www.nudge.com. Again, our final score, the Bountiful Braves 67, the Spanish Fork Dons 51. They'll move on and play the Orem Tigers in the semifinals tomorrow. You see them right here live on live.ksl.com and DeseretNews.com. You'll see abbreviated formats anytime on Xfinity On Demand. And for Vince Francis, Thompson Coles, I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us and watching High School Rewind's coverage of the 2015 4A Boys State Championship Basketball Tournament live on live.ksl.com, DeseretNews.com, and anytime on Xfinity On Demand.